Hello everybody, my name's Howie and I'd like to share a story with you about one of my watches. It's a Gruen Airflight, as you can see here. It's a big boy. Yeah, basically the story is I'm a watchmaker by trade and I also, as a hobby, I do the same thing. So when I'm not fixing watches for other people, I take it with my own watches and try to, come up with different things. So anyways, when I was in watchmaking school, there was other students there. We all had the same enthusiasm. We'd go to flea markets and garage sales and scoop up anything mechanical, watch related, and do our best to learn and dissect. And there was a student there who had a huge collection of watches that he had amassed over the years. And one day he just brought in this box and full of movements and watches and just let us have at it. So we were like vultures, and I managed to score a good 20 movements and watches. And I've used them over the years for repairs. I take a jewel here or a screw here. It's been really useful. So a few months ago, I decided to go through the box again, see what's in there, see if I missed anything. And I found this Gruen movement. It's just a normal time-only movement, or so I thought. And I looked at the dial side, and there was an interesting module on it. I couldn't figure out exactly what it was. There was a snail cam on the hour wheel, and there was this weird lever system, and I couldn't figure it out. And then over investigating, I figured out it was for an Airflight, which was really exciting because I love these watches. Basically, when you look at the dial, you have a 12-hour dial, and then when it gets to 1 o'clock, there's a disc that rotates and all of a sudden exposes a 13 to 24-hour dial. It's really cool. But I didn't have the case, the dial, the hands, at that point. So I went on the hunt on, different online auction sites to see what I could find. And that's a bit of a tall order, I realized. So I was just looking for a broken one that I could fix or something. And then I came across this listing that was for a dummy watch or a display watch. So it was an Airflight that had never been used, never even had a proper movement in it. Basically, yeah, just for display. So I was hoping and praying that if I bought this, that I could make it work with the movement I had. So I took the gamble and I bought it. It was more than I wanted to pay, but you only live once, I guess. So anyways, it came and I managed to get it all to fit together nicely. It was really exciting. The disc worked perfectly, the mechanism worked perfectly. I did have to do a little bit of repair on the movement. I had to replace some parts on the gear train, but other than that, it was a success story. So now I'm stoked. The watch it looks like it's brand new, but it's from the 70s or so. So yeah, pretty excited. So that's my story. I hope you enjoyed.